A spokesman from the Bodegas of America, Fernando Mateo, is not happy about New York City mayoral candidate Zoran Mondani wanting to put a grocery store in every borough. Check it out.
If he decides that one store worked, maybe 2 stores would work, maybe 100 stores will work. And if you let him spread his ignorance, because this is being ignorant, really, then we have a huge problem.
Why is it ignorant?
It's ignorant because most bodega owners are immigrants. They come from very poor countries, and they come here to try to make a living and do the right thing by the city. A bodega is not just where you sell food. They're also community centers. So if you're able to infiltrate government into the private sector, you're basically ruining the dreams and the spirits of all these small business people who have risked everything they have.
So as you saw and heard him say there, basically is going to be taking, money out of the immigrants, right? Because he says a lot of them are immigrants and they come over here and they use everything they have to start these businesses, and it's going to hurt them, right? Now, in the longer version, he was like, Mondani wants to give, free stuff away, and that's going to take money out of our pockets. And my thing is like, sir, calm down, okay? First of all, many of us have been in a bodega or two, and I have not seen any, fresh meat, milk, eggs, vegetables, fruit, or nothing like that. Yeah, y'all got some things, mostly it's hot foods and other stuff. But to me, and I could be wrong, a grocery store does not operate on the same level as a bodega. Do they have some of the same things? Yes. But if I need to go to a full-fledged grocery store, I can't do that in a bodega. A bodega is kind of like a glorified liquor store, and people always need to go do those things. But sometimes, and most of the time, people need to go to a grocery store to get the things they cannot get in a bodega. But see, to me, that sounds more selfish. Forget that these bodegas are often in food deserts. Forget that. We don't think that they should come in here because that's going to harm us. Well, that's a little bit selfish. Now, if the bodegas start operating like full-fledged grocery stores, okay, you might have an argument. But to say that it's not right, and what about the immigrants that's come over here, and what about the people who live in the community, including a lot of immigrants, black people, brown people, and a whole host of other people who are like, yeah, it'd be nice to get a tomato. And I'd have to catch, a bus or the subway or something like that to go get one. So while he's mad that the Mayor Hopeful wants to do that, he should be talking to his, fellow bodega people and say, hey, okay, how can we minimize this? Like, if they're going to do that, we should at least be able to offer some nutritional things. But no, he doesn't want to do that. And again, that, he being a mayoral candidate, he wants to do something about the food deserts, which are prevalent in Black and brown communities. There's food deserts, which means there's not, nutrition there. They have to often travel. So to me, that's very selfish, sir. And you really should rethink it. And for those of y'all who live in New York and y'all hear this man, he's speaking up for all the bodegas and saying they don't want a grocery store, y'all should really rethink where you spend your money. Because I surely wouldn't want to spend my money somewhere where they want to keep us from being as healthy as possible. And that's very troubling to me. So anyway, what do y'all think about that? And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.